Done.
Right, so to start off with, you need to draw a line which you're going to bisect. So remember your position of your line. You don't want to put it too close to the edge. If you put it too close to the edge, when you draw your arcs, you won't be able to go and see them because they'll be off the page. So we're going to draw a line. It can be any length. I am going to draw a random line. Okay, I then need to open my compass to about 3/4 the length of the line. So if we look here, that's roughly 3/4. It doesn't matter if it's a bit more, it doesn't matter if it's a bit less. It must be over halfway though. And then what we do is we go and put the point at one end of the line and we draw an arc. We then lift our compasses up, keeping it exactly the same size, and we put the point at the opposite end and we draw an arc again. You'll now notice we have 2 points where these arcs cross. Now these points are exactly the same distance from both ends. They are what we call equidistant, literally meaning equal distance. So if I now connect up these 2 equidistant points and draw a line that passes through. Now you'll notice that line passes through. It doesn't start there and stop there, it goes through it. So we draw that. And this line is called a perpendicular bisector. It's called perpendicular because if we got a protractor, it would be exactly 90 degrees. It's called a bisector because if we measure this, we get 7.8 millimeters, and this is exactly 3.9, exactly half. And so that is how we do a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so we're going to be doing an angle bisector. In order to do this, we need to draw any angle. Now, it doesn't matter where we put this one on the page. So I'm going to draw my angle here. Now, don't make the lines too big, don't make the lines too small. Okay, this is the angle. It's most important that these points obviously meet because that is what is the angle. Remember, an angle is a measurement of turn. So, again, we need to use our compasses. In order to do this, we need to open our compasses to about half the length of the shorter line. So here, that's about half. It doesn't have to be exact, it's about half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an arc from the point where the 2 lines meet, okay, from the middle of the angle. And I'm going to draw this arc so that it passes through both of the arms. And what's important here, we don't push down heavily with our compass. I haven't changed this. The most important parts now are this point here and this point here. These 2 points are the same distance, they are equidistant from the centre here. What I do is I now use these as the centre of my circles to get my arcs. So I put the points at this point, and I draw an arc, and I put it on the other point. And again, I draw an arc. Now, I get this point here, which is equidistant, the same distance from these points which we found. To finally finish this off, we draw the line that connects the point where the angle is with those, and what we get is an angle bisector. We can show that it bisects the angle exactly. If we measure our original angle, we get 77 degrees. If we look at the new angle, we get around 36 and a bit degrees. So it's almost exactly halfway.